Welcome back everyone to another episode. Today I have the 2024 Advent Calendar. I'm going to open up all 24 of these sets so you don't have to. Let's get into it. With set number 75395, this set has 368 pieces, comes with 6 minifigures. The retail price is about $45, comes in about 12 cents per piece. Now before we get into the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and comment on this video. It really helps support the channel. And at the end of this video, I'm going to let you know whether you should buy this set, wait for it to go on sale, or don't waste your money at all. Now, starting with the box art here, there is nothing imaginative or innovative about this one. It is the same box art they almost have pretty much every single year. Has the giant bow, has the snow in the background, kind of gives it that Christmas vibe. And there are 24 gift sets in each one of these boxes. And if you've never used the Advent Calendar before, there are 24 spots, and each spot has its own little set or a minifigure in there. And on each day of the month of December, you're supposed to open up one box at a time. But for your convenience, so you don't have to, I opened up all 24 of them already, so let's take a look at them. So if you've never owned an Advent Calendar through Lego, you'll realize really quickly there are no instruction manuals. Each tab has its own little instructions for the set or minifigure that you are building. It is actually kind of cool, sometimes a little confusing, but it works all in the same. Let's get into some of these minifigures. Now there are actually 5 minifigures in this set, but it does include a Super Battle Droid. If you consider that a minifigure or not, that is entirely up to you. Now the first minifigure we have is Holiday Princess Leia, and she has the ugly sweater of it looks like the Attack at Hoth, front and back, and she does have 2 faces, a smiley and then an angry face. Next up we have Holiday Luke Skywalker, and he also has an ugly sweater, and he has a sweater of Tatooine where he is from. Now this is the younger Luke Skywalker because he has the mechanical hand. He has also 2 faces, one regular and then one angry face. Now, unfortunately, the rest of the minifigures in here are nothing special. Those are the 2 real holiday minifigures in this entire set that you will not find in any other sets. Let's get into some of the other ones. Now onto the copycat minifigures, which these minifigures have all been made before, but here's your second chance to get them. First up, we have the Ahsoka Tano figure, which is my favorite one in this entire set. Might be one of my favorite figures this year in 2024. Next up, we have a 501st Battle Pack minifigure. Again, a minifigure you can find anywhere and everywhere, so I wouldn't really rush out to get this set just for this minifigure. And the last one is their Praetorian Guard. Again, this minifigure comes in the Mandalorian pack, the Paz Vizsla vs. Moff Gideon, and it has 2 of them in that set. So again, another minifigure that if you didn't pick up this year, this is the perfect set to get it. And then very last but not least, I am going to mention the Super Battle Droid just because it is extra and it's not a mini set. Now that is the whole crew and all 5 minifigures. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in. The Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia are always really good hits because of the ugly sweaters, but everything else, a 501st and a Praetorian Guard, who really cares about those this late in 2024? They definitely could have amped their game up a little bit with some of these minifigures. With that being said, let's get into some of these mini kits. Now, don't be alarmed, but at the end of this, you're going to find a lot of extra pieces. Don't ask why, but there are 24 technical minifigs or kits in this one, so there's going to be a lot of extra little pieces in here. Now, I'm going to go through all 17 of these with kind of a little bit of a quickness here, so let's get straight into it. Now, first up, we have the X-Wing, and I love the tan and red in here. It kind of gives it the old school classic X-Wing look instead of the newer one. Next up, we have the TIE Fighter, and it is the 2005 TIE Fighter, so it's really from way back in the day and not one of the new ones. Now we have the classic AT-AT, and it is a classic, but again, we see it 1 in a billion, so nothing really cool to see here. Now we have the Y-Wing, and this is one of my favorite ships, and it reminds me of the year-end one from this year, so absolute A+ out of this Y-Wing. And now we have the Jabba Sail Barge, and again, this one's been made quite a bit of times, and this one was really tiny. I was expecting a little bit more with this mini kit, but the new Jabba Sail Barge is coming out October 1st, so right around the corner. Now, obviously, we have the Millennium Falcon, seen one, seen them all. Now, with the Venator class Republic Attack Cruiser, I was expecting way more out of this mini kit, other than just this little baby 3 pieces, because the Venator was such a massive UCS set. This is just way too tiny. It does not represent, not even close to what I was expecting. Now we have the Emperor Shuttle, but this one represents the back from 2010. This one definitely needs to be remade. Now for my #1 favorite mini kit in this entire set is the U-Wing. It's back from 2016. No, I'm not necessarily in love with the show that it comes from, but I love the U-Wing in general. The colors are just so amazing, and I've been begging LEGO to remake this one. Next up, we have the T6 Jedi Shuttle. This set didn't really get too many good reviews this year, so they remade it anyways. Now we have a confusing one in the Mandalorian Gauntlet. And yes, it's Bo-Katan's, but they don't really specify it as Bo-Katan's. Still waiting for this set to come out. I guess we'll never know. Now we have the Ghost, and this is my favorite set of 2023, and I think if you're a Star Wars Lego fan, you'd happen to agree with me. Next up, we have Yoda's Jedi Starfighter, and the way they designed this, I was actually pretty surprised. I liked it way more than I thought it would. Now we have the Razor Crest, and the design on this one's really good. It almost looks exactly like the Razor Crest. Next up, we have Luke Skywalker's Land Speeder, and I love how they use the little studs to represent C-3PO and Luke in here. Love this little mini kit. Now, if there's one thing to love about the Young Jedi show, it's the Crimson Firehawk. It's the only set to talk about. It's the only set that I am very happy they represented here, so pretty cool set. Now we have the Darth Vader's castle, and it's represented pretty well here. I'm nothing to complain. And then very lastly, we have the mini kit, and it's the same mini kit that you see in the games, and it's been made before. It's pretty much a canister, and it's filled with a bunch of Lego parts and things like that. Definitely very unnecessary. Look, at the end of the day, there are 17 mini kits here, and all of them have very special characteristics. My favorite one is, of course, the U-Wing, and I even like the Ghost and the Razor Crest. There's some really good designs in here. Some of the sets I don't really care about, and especially the mini kit. I don't even know why they added that in there. I would have liked to see Lego put a minifigure in that spot. But out of all 17 of these kits, again, some really great designs. Nothing really to throw away. I guess you definitely would probably put it in a pile or even a glass bowl to display it in. So without further ado, I'm going to give you my verdict. Every year the advent calendar comes out, and I think this is just a good opportunity to give this as a gift, let alone maybe not even just for yourself. The resale on these can get pretty good over time, but it does take some years. There's a lot of really cool colors to this. The best part about these calendars are actually opening them up and every day kind of finding something new. So I will say for $45, there's a great investment as far as, you know, giving it to a child or even just a friend for the holidays. But I will definitely say always on these calendars, if you want to save a couple bucks, just wait for it to go on sale. Trust me when I tell you, these go on sale. It's about $30, $35 every single year. So just wait on this one. But if you can't wait, definitely give it as a gift or just for fun, get it for yourself. $45 really isn't going to break the bank. But anyways, I enjoyed it. I love these figs. I love these kits. And if you like my videos and want to see more of them, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. I'll see everybody on the next one.